Wholesalers, is it time to cancel your deal? Do you know what to do next? I'm willing to bet you don't. What's up, wholesalers? I'm KB, and I've been closing deals for over 20 years. Hard to believe, I know I look so young. On today's video, we are going to go over how to properly cancel your contract when it has reached its inspection period expiration, and all the steps you need to take that you probably don't know you do. Let's get into it. So before we get into sharing the document and going through it, I want to just set the scene. So today's scenario is going to be based on your wholesale contract that has a set inspection period, and you have not been able to assign the deal within the inspection period. You have not found a buyer, and so you are going to utilize your inspection period as a penalty-free cancellation so that you do not forfeit your earnest money. Now, there are two pieces of this pie that have to be done, and most miss one. The first is you actually have to contact the seller and inform them that you will not be moving forward with the contract and that you will be sending over a written formal cancellation. And that's the piece that gets missed most often. You gotta send it in writing too, because the contract's in writing. You gotta do something to unwrite the contract. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go through that cancellation in the scenario basis that you are retaining your earnest money because you are within your inspection period and you have the full right to cancel in that inspection period. So let's take a look at that document. So what I have here now is my notice of cancellation of purchase contract. When you're canceling within your inspection period and you have not physically deposited earnest money with the title company, you only need to do a notice of cancellation signed by just yourself. If you had already deposited earnest money into the title company, the title company and the contract will require a different form, which is called a mutual cancellation. We'll go over that on next week's content. But for this one, we're going to make the assumption you never deposited earnest money, so only your signature is required in order to let the seller know that you're canceling. So here we go. Up here, pretty simple. We'll go 1, 2, 3, Test Street in Mesa, Arizona, 85201. Are anybody sick of me using this property address yet? Sometimes I'm like, God, this property again? Will this property ever die? All right, this notice serves as formal written confirmation that I Buy Homes LLC as buyer hereby elects to cancel the purchase contract for the above referenced property entered in with the seller, or with, John Smith, comma, the seller. The buyer, I Buy Homes. I got a new computer and I still can't type. Maybe it wasn't a computer problem. Maybe it actually was an operator error. Through its member, Kirsten Banks, exercises the right to cancel. Upon execution, the earnest money shall be refunded, or you could even write retained. I Buy Homes LLC. Look at, I put buyer over here instead of buy. What a ding dong. And then this is executed today is the 3rd day of June, 2006. Kirsten Banks, member. And that's it. Now, a couple of things here. Here's my KB tip for you all. If your inspection period ends on June 4th by 5 p.m. or by midnight, however you have it written into your agreement, then yeah, technically you can do that. I, as a rule of thumb, always cancel at least 24 hours prior to the end of the inspection period. So if my inspection period was ending tomorrow, I would want to make sure that my cancellation had been called and sent by 5 p.m. in my time zone, regardless of where the property is, on that 24 hours before, so that I know that if they want to go pitch a bitch, that any attorney is going to say they canceled within their required time limit. Now, again, depending on how much money you're putting down in earnest money, you may be like, not really a big deal if I lose $100 here or there, who cares? But what happens when you have to negotiate in order to get a deal done where you're doing $1,000, $5,000? I've seen a wholesaler put $10,000 of earnest money down. Do you want to lose that? Because I know I don't want to just light on fire $10,000 or $5,000 or even $500. $100, maybe I'm going to be a little bit lenient, but anything above that, absolutely not. I'm going to make sure I'm following every letter of the law. If you found this video super valuable and need more content just like this, I'm happy to announce that I'm in production to release my first ever TC Mastery course. You can find the link to purchase or sign up for its pre-release scheduled to come out in July in the description box. If you'd like to be added to my email list to get more valuable content weekly, please fill out the registration in the description box. And as always, please do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And for notifications on when new content is dropped, don't forget to hit the bell. We'll see you on the next one. Love you, mean it.